Hey you guys, today I'm doing a New Year's Eve makeup tutorial for 2020. I'm starting with my Estee Lauder Double Wear. I wear the shade 1 and 2 because this is my ride or die for oily skin. Like, you just can't beat it. I will try some new foundations this year. I really was slacking last year, but it's just hard when, like, you know what you like. I did love that one YSL one. What was it called? The YSL like ink foundation or something? Anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over. I'm not using a primer because I just go back and forth on primers, you know? Like, sometimes I feel like they work, sometimes I feel like they don't. I feel like they're better for if you want your pores to like look smaller. And yes, this foundation's a little light when I have some faux tan on my face like I do right now, but you know, it's fine. So last January I got tape-in hair extensions for the first time ever, and they were just so amazing. And like just super long. My hair was long at the time and most people didn't even notice when I got them in, but it just made my hair super long and super full. Oh my gosh, it was just like a dream. But the maintenance was such a pain. Alright, then I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Conceal. Yeah, in the shade Eggshell. Really too light to be used on my face skin. It's better for under my eyes because you want to use, if you like the bright under eye look, then you want to use something lighter than your face skin tone for under your eyes. Yeah. So anyways, the hair extensions. What was really funny about having those was, which first of all, they were like way more of a pain than you realize. Like, you really have to, I mean, I think it's worth it, not everyone does, but you have to like really keep them brushed out. When you go, if you get your hair highlighted and you get your hair extensions moved up, you'll be in that chair for like ever. Like, it's just, you have to do it a lot. It's just a lot of work. Once again, my opinion is it's worth it. Not everyone's opinion is. But it was so funny because it's like no one noticed, except for like girls. No one really noticed that I had them put in. I mean, guys that I was around all the time and like know me really well didn't notice. And then I'd like be out and like random people, it was always just like random guys at a bar, like out of nowhere would be like someone like from the other side of the room would just be like, you know, girl, you know you don't need those hair extensions. I'm just like, I'm sorry, what? Like, I just thought it was so hilarious. Those like these random drunk dudes were the only ones that ever noticed my hair extensions. Not like my closest guy friends or anyone I was like dating that saw me all the time. Nope, they were pretty oblivious. But the random drunk guy thing happened like multiple times. And they'd be literally like the other side of the room. It was just so funny to me. Thing to go in with the Revolution Banana Light Loose Powder for under my eyes. I'm using this little e.l.f. brush. It looks like this. I love using, since my skin is super oily, I love using a powder foundation if I'm gonna like have a long night or something, a powder foundation over my foundation. Because yeah, it'd be like that when you have really oily skin. So I'm going to use a powder foundation and a loose powder, and also I'm using a powder foundation that matches my faux tan, so it's gonna make these colors line back up. Normally I'm not like that. I'm not like how a lot of beauty bloggers like don't faux tan their face and buy their foundation like way darker. Normally I just have it all match, but like I said, you know, I don't really have a lot of products at the moment, so we're just using what we have. So I don't like using that brush. I like using this Real Techniques 003. I don't know what collection this is from, but I like because it's stiffer versus like this Real Techniques powder brush. So it works better for like powder foundation and stuff. powder foundation I used was Double Wear Stay in Place Matte Powder Foundation. This shade is 4-in-1. It's much darker than my actual foundation, but this is by Estee Lauder. This one, the Kat Von D one, is awesome. The Kat Von D one I go through super fast. And I really want to try the Makeup Forever one, but it is never in the store the color I need. It's always sold out. And Merle Norman's powder foundation, also one of my favorites, which I'm gonna do a video on like best of Merle Norman makeup. I have a plan, because the reason I've been putting that video off is I know that to do that, that means going in the store and dropping $350, you know? And it's just like, you know, when you're just out here independent, buy all your own stuff, and you're not making millions from YouTube, like, you just don't really have the money to just like go on and just drop that for a video. But my camera stopped filming because my card got full. So we're back. So anyways, I'm kind of taking some of that and using it under my eyes. I want to film a best of Merle Norman makeup. I think I figured out a way how I can go in there and buy a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I plan on making that happen for you guys. So I'm using this Eco Tools brush that looks like this. Y'all, this is like the best contour brush ever. Buy this brush. I love this one, and I love this Real Techniques one, but to me this one's easier to mess up with, like make your lines too low or too high. Which is great, but I think this one's easier and better for beginners. And I'm filming in my mother's house right now because I'm home for Christmas. But what's funny is, like, literally right after I film this, I'm using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula and Deep Morphe R2 brush to bronze with. Anyways, I feel like I need to explain a little bit about myself so you guys understand why I changed my name to Corporate Blonde. Basically, like, I worked for a bank out of college, I have a degree in finance, and then from there I worked for an investment bank, and now I work for a software company in treasury. So I've worked for 3 different companies by the age of 26. The last one where I work now is part serendipity for how I got that job. But I definitely know like what it's like when you're super unhappy at a job, how hard it can be to find another job. I've experienced the luck of a great job landing in your lap, and I've also experienced the other end of having to try really, really hard to get a new job. So I want to incorporate that stuff more on my channel and give you guys tips for all things like that. You know, resumes, finding jobs, getting through a job you hate. Yeah, and I just feel like I should explain that to you guys. Also, this Too Faced bronzer, the Sweethearts bronzer, Baked Luminous Glow bronzer. I want to buy another one of these because I really just love this. Like, this one's a very like matte, like flat bronzer. It's still really pretty, but I do like this one more. I'm going to go in with this buffing brush by Real Techniques and just put some of this. Sorry if this is the most boring chit chat get ready with me. This is actually way harder than I thought it would be to think of random stuff to talk to a camera about. But I promise I'll get better at it. I'll do it more, get better, I'll get faster at it, so I don't have to say so many times. No, change my mind. Going with Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy blush. And this brush is called by Circa. I think it says Contour Blush Brush. definitely got this at the drugstore, but it's super soft and I love it for my blush. Other side. But yeah, I just put that on the apples of my cheeks. And now I'm using this to just sort of blend everything together. This is a Real Techniques blush brush is what it says. But I've always liked to use this for blending stuff together or sometimes putting bronzer all over my face. Okay, now I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills 7B eyebrow brush. This really is the best eyebrow brush. And then I'm using Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Caramel. I definitely need to get my brows waxed, and I don't keep up with my brows a ton. They're never really super trimmed. I don't even fill them in that amazing. So you know what? I am not the brow queen. I am not Anastasia, so sue me. I'm not going to use it today. I'm going to use these two Sephora loose glitters. They were on sale one time and they're really good. It came with 4 colors, but I'm going to use silver and pink and probably this Urban Decay Heavy Metal liner in the color Cat Call. I'm going with the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow base. This one works really good. Definitely eyeshadow base. A good one can be a game changer. Angled Kabuki F84. To wipe that down. Yeah. Out with the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette. I'm gonna just go in with these two middle grayish. Okay, so my camera keeps getting full and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this unless I do some stuff off camera. So first I did all over the lid the Commando and Tempted in the Naked Basics palette. And then under my eye, using the Morphe Y21, I took the Extra Bitter in that palette and the Hot Pink Totally Fetch in the Too Faced Bomb Bomb palette. I used this flat brush and I put those both under my eye. Then I used Bordeaux and Totally Fetch from this Bomb Bomb palette and I put that in my outer half of my eye. Also I did put all over the lid the Chopper by Urban Decay single eyeshadow. And now I'm just going to deepen up the outer a little bit more with the Dark Truffle in the Too Faced Bomb Bomb palette. Anyway, so I want to tell you guys why I haven't uploaded a ton. Here's this. And I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh, excuses, no one cares because there's like 1 million people with like 3 jobs and kids and they still upload to YouTube, and I totally agree. So, it's something a little different. It's the fact that like, I really like my daytime job. Do you see that? So it's almost like it makes me less motivated. Like maybe if I really hated my job and I just like wanted out and I felt like YouTube might be a way out, then maybe I would feel more motivated, you know? But it's like I actually enjoy going to work, where I work, and doing what I do. So therefore this really feels fun to me, although I would like for it to become more than just fun for me. But so it's just like I'm torn. It's like I'm happy at work, I'm happy doing this, but I'm not like miserable at work to where I'm like, yeah, I need to get out of there. Anyways, but I'm definitely 2020, you know, I'm gonna do better. I have to. Darken up the outer V with that dark truffle color. Okay, now I'm gonna go with the Too Faced glitter glue. Taking these two and I'm mixing them with glitter everywhere. Okay, so I took like a flat brush, mixed those, and pressed the glitters onto my eyelids. get the most like pop-in inner corner and brow highlight, use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil Crayon in Milk 604. And I pop that on there like that. Do some under your brow. And use a brush or your finger. Then I use this Heavy Metal and Cat Call Urban Decay eyeliner. I put that under my lash line to give under my lash line some glitter, and then I did put it at the top above my lash line, but you can't really see it because all that other glitter. So now I'm going to go in with this Metallic Pixie Dust in Magnificent Metals by Stila, which I don't think they make these anymore. I think this is the really old one. Now they make them like this. I think this is the only version they have, but it's just a white glitter, like super white glitter, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. So go in with the highlight shade in the Bomb Bomb palette and put that under my brow bone. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on my eyelashes. Down out of the way before I put falsies on. Oh, my nose just got on my nose. So I'm going to put falsies on off camera, and then I'm going to also put probably black in my waterline. Okay, so I put some bottom mascara on. I chucked on my Ardell Wispy eyelashes. These are ones I've worn like 5 times. They look really rough right now. Don't recommend getting some new ones. I am putting on some of this pink Too Faced Love Flush Justify My Love blush, just because I feel like I need some more. And I did put on a little bit of Becca Opal highlighter. I think that's it. And then I used the Merle Norman Neutrals lip liner, and I'm going in with the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Mother. Alright you guys, that's it for this tutorial. Happy New Year's. I hope you enjoyed this. Please follow me on Instagram. It's corporate_blonde_, and on TikTok it is corporate blonde. You can also go to corporateblonde.com. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in 2020.